Nah, it's crazy. Didn't let. Oh, look, I was about to say, boy.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
You said
After
what?
a loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. This is Howard on 2nd down. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Martinez dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Marcus Sherrills. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan.
What? Nah, my name not going to tackle air, bro.
Down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And complete right side to Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, good move. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over.
Nah, but he's not going to run past fucking.
Right now what you're looking for
Marco, I don't know
is
what
can you
this nigga
gain
doing,
an
bro. He
advantage
won't
in
move.
field position. And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Running with Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Lucky 56. Gone.
On 3rd down, Martinez. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
No. Check. Patriot.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw. Martinez dancing to his left. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
They made my niggas run fucking slow, bro. This game.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Yeah.
You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Martinez. Throwing on first down. Steps away. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long.
Damn, boy, this quarter's moving by
out.
dumb quick, bro. What the fuck?
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Martinez, operating from the gun. It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
I wish it let me fucking change plays, boy. There we go.
On third down, that's Cohen. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That was a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this belongs to the Vikings. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball.
Oh, what, the nigga just dropped the ball?
Cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you got to take care of the ball.
They start the drive with Cook. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Nah, bro. Madden. Nah. Oh, bro. This about the gayest shit ever, bro. What the
Comes
fuck?
along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring position.
Man, bro.
One guy
That's
doesn't
a
get him
fucking
home.
shot he
The next
talking
guy
about.
comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is Latimer, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That's caught by Treadwell. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Who, Kendall Fuller?
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. He'll set up a throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Howard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They pitch out to Howard. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Martinez now. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's
damn, bro, I ain't trying to play 30
he'll
usually,
punt it away for the 2nd time.
I'm hella tired.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is fielded at the 7. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. From the gun, Martinez. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Martinez. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room.
That nigga has a 70 speed.
Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The return of Cook, a big boost to this Viking offense. Here's 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They'll go with the keeper. This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go.
Bro, he's not going to substitute to that nigga. That's
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Martinez operating from the gun. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down. instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 9 yards is a pickup there. They'll have a second and 1.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Howard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yeah.
Now Martinez from the gun on 3rd down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ooh, how you threw it behind him like that.
Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
56 yards.
And no, it's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert.
I don't think so.
The Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This fucking game ass, bro. This game ass, bro.
On 2nd down, Cook. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
I hate this fucking game, dog.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Matt Wild now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field now come the Bears. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
To throw is Martinez. To throw
I fucking pressed the wrong button. I'm glad he dropped that.
Almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
1.
Here's Martinez. From the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
It's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and bring up a
I pressed the
decision.
complete wrong button, bro. I was trying to press a different button. I pressed the wrong one. I was about to, but then I saw that nigga was coming down, and he was like, he was going to beat me there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Got going to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Right back to him on first down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He's back to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
On third down, that's Cohen. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick by Butker is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the fourth, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open here, Adam Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're...
And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because of the zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He'll buy some time right. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw. Martinez buying time to his, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Martinez now throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Bro, I honestly don't think neither one of us care about this game, bro.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing. Because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game.
Oh, man. That shit is funny.
So far.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll set up to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Khalil Mack. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Here's Matt Wild now. On for a very important punt here in overtime.
Shit, nigga almost got this shit, too.
This is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay.
Yeah, that would have been pretty unfortunate.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
No. Check. Patriot.
On the toss play, Howard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Yeah.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that changes everything here in OT. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back to the Philly. Here we go.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Nah, I didn't get on YouTube to find that play.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13.
Nigga, I literally just looked up. Well, I was like, "What's a good balanced playbook?" And it was like the Saints, and I clicked it.
Their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. The other coaches said, "You know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting."
That would be the sensible thing to do.
That might be the direction that they're going to go right now. Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They pitch it out to Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play.
He should win the game.
To stop before it turns into something big.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This to win it in overtime.
I'm fucking weak. He missed the damn field goal. Oh my god.
It's no good. And we will play on here in overtime. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time for an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the
Boy, this is about the funniest game of Madden I've ever played.
You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. So the question now is, will that chance ever come?
On 1st and 10, Martinez escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just...
I was pressing X. Bro, I'm so weak that nigga missed the damn field goal, bro. That shit is funny.